It was just before Christmas. It was actually just a little bit after Christmas. We had a Christmas party at a family's house. It was the night before New Year's Eve, and so we were at her mom's having a get-together, and she came up and said, "Dad, you're getting old. You're an old man." I said, "I'll show you, old man." So I grabbed her, bent on my knee, and just patted her on the butt, just playing around, just being silly. Well, she stood up and said, "Dad, you hurt my belly." I said, "I'm sorry, I was just playing with you. I didn't mean to hurt you." She said, "Well, it really hurt my belly." So we took in, she felt better that night, and she stayed at her aunt's house, and she started complaining of her stomach hurting and not knowing any better. So then once we'd went out, and that morning she called us at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning saying that she was having really bad pain and that we should probably take her and have her looked at because something was not right.
Well, when we got to Vanderbilt, they did the testing where they biopsied it, find out what it is, and they set us up on a treatment plan. It was 43 weeks of chemo with 6 weeks of radiation. She would have chemo every week. Some weeks she had it 5 days a week. And that's when we had to be down here every day. And it's a 2-hour drive without traffic down here.
I think we kind of handled a little bit different, or at least I know I did, as far as a lot of people do. I had a lot of faith in the doctors, and I believed in what they were doing. Whenever we first found out about her cancer, I didn't even want to know what it was. I didn't care the type of cancer. I didn't care what it was. I didn't research it at all. I had complete faith in the doctors and the people there. At the Children's Hospital, the people there are amazing. They do such a good job explaining stuff and answering questions, and we've had access to the call lines and all that stuff. And if we ever had any problems, we would call them, talk to them, and they would always make us feel at ease. And so for me, it was a little bit easier just for that fact that I felt completely comfortable with what was going on, and I didn't really question. We're parents, we're not doctors. We can know all the terms we need to know, but we don't understand it. It doesn't do us any good. I do construction, she does bookwork. We're not going to understand all those complicated words, and this is going to make it worse and question a lot of things, I would think.
I was scared of all the what ifs that we didn't know what the outcome could be. Because you hear her type of cancer, she has rhabdomyosarcoma embryonal. It's a very aggressive soft tissue cancer. Not a lot of research on it. And you meet families here, and then also at the hospital, you get close to somebody, and then they don't make it. And then you're thinking, that could be my child next. And you're just scared. The things we look forward to when we come to Ronald McDonald House, for one instance, Kendall got hospitalized for some sickness, for a fever. And the only thing she wanted to eat was ramen noodles. And so I was close enough with the ladies here at the Ronald McDonald House. I called them and I said, "Kendall is really sick and she's asking for ramen noodles. Is there any way one of y'all could run them over here to me?" And they, just like that, they were like, "Yes, I'll be there within 5 minutes with ramen noodles, bowls, and spoons for you." The ladies at the Ronald McDonald House, they do anything for you. And they don't know us other than us staying here. They go out of their way to help us in any way. For people out there that don't know about the Ronald McDonald House, donations are greatly appreciated. It goes to the food that's supplied, the rooms, the toiletries, all the small stuff that people don't think about. Everything here is free. There's always food available. Everything's available that you need, and the donations go to that to make it available for us at no cost.
You can tell that they care just by the fact of the way that they act when you come in. They told us that TVs weren't in the rooms, that there wasn't any real entertainment for the kids as far as like the public areas, and she wasn't allowed to be around them because she was neutropenic, meaning she couldn't be around the germs and stuff like that because her immune system was really low. And so upon hearing that, one of the ladies took it upon herself to go down into the basement, and they had a TV they found.
From generous donations.
From donations from people. And through that, they brought it up to our room. Well, we got the TV set up on the dresser, and without people donating their time and the money and stuff like that, those types of things aren't available. And when you have a 5-year-old kid that needs to be entertained, when you're in a room, when she's sick, she can't get out and play, that is something that is a great benefit to our family and to the people that stay here.
Hi, Sadie. What are you doing?
Y'all play games together? Y'all play fetch? And she dressed up a lot with Sadie. Say when the Predators were in the playoffs, you took pictures every day with Sadie, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
There was one day she didn't feel well. She came in and she laid down on the floor, and Sadie came in and laid down right next to her, and they both slept on the floor. She's having a bad day, wasn't feeling well.